Okay, y'all, drop your Solana wallets. I'm giving out some meme coins for free. Coming to you December 4th. My HAWK meme coin is live!
Well, hello. It looks like we got a bit of a Amaroni today. And it's involving somebody who's maybe a little bit infamous. I don't know. She shot her way to fame off of a single tool phrase that she invented, known as the HAWK TUAH'D. Sorry, I have a bit of an accent. Sorry, HAWK TUAH'D, as the Americans would say. So Haley Welch is quite an interesting individual. I mean, she was out here, getting I think she I don't know if she featured in like concert or everybody. She was out here getting promotions, and then she even has her own podcast. And if you don't know what the podcast is called, just take a wild guess, okay? Okay, just take a guess what the podcast is called. It's really not that hard, okay? It's called Talk to Her. I know, right? Points for creativity. I mean, that's the thing, right? Creativity. And so, so she's been quite the sensation. I mean, personally, every time I have my notifications on, ready for the Talk to Her podcast every time it comes on. So you guys are just hating. I don't want you to hate, guys. I want you guys to appreciate. Appreciate everything that I do for y'all. I mean, I'm even informing you today. But anyways, unfortunately, she's been caught in a little bit of a, how do we put it? A bit of a rug pull, I would say. And I know it's very, well, I want to say allegedly, but I mean, when I show you the graphs, you'll change your mind. But essentially, she launched this meme coin, which you'll take a wild guess what it was. So it is called the HAWK coin, or the HAWK meme coin. And before we get into the coin, I'm going to say this. I actually have a bit of a rant, or at least not a rant, but I have to say this, okay? So I know a lot of people want to make money, and especially people in like the crypto space or whatever, like they want to make all this money. But let me tell you something, okay? First of all, crypto, at least from what I've seen, is extremely volatile. So that's an avenue. Take your risks whatever. But if you see a meme coin, I'm telling you right now, and by the way, meme coins drop they're always dropping all the time, okay? But like, don't ever put your money into a meme coin. I know most of you won't do it, and most of you probably don't have the money to do it, but I feel like I have to say this because why do people fall for it every single time? It's like every time people trying to get rich quick, they put into a meme coin thinking it's going to explode, but guess what? The only people benefiting from a meme coin are the people who are launching it and the people who are inside on it. And by the way, she didn't just make like pennies off of this. I mean, she made, some decent money. I believe she made about over $1 million. About over $1 million. So, yeah. But naturally, there's a bit of an interview I want to show you guys. But before we do that, there's a couple of things I want to look at first before we get into the interview. Well, not the interview, but the confrontation, if you will. So the first thing I want to look at is, of course, the coin itself. So naturally, I have multiple sources, but here in this case from actually I don't even want to say it from the horse's mouth because it sounds like it sounds a bit much. But anyways, so copy and pasting Tokenomics team hasn't sold one token, and not one KOL was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could. True, high fees in the start of launch on Meteora AG. Fees have now been dropped. So by the way, okay, if you look at it, it's a 20% community fund, 20% free claim for Haley fans, 30% reserve, 17% allocation, blah blah, 10% Haley locked 12 months, 3-year linear vest, and 2% free public allocation. I won't bore you with all this jargon, okay? Just follow me, okay? And so, by the way, in case you're wondering, I know there's a community note under it, but we'll look at it in a second. But I just want to let you know, okay? There was a fee to get into this coin, okay? And normally when you buy a coin, you buy like, some of it, and you're paying for the coin. But they had fees before you went into this coin. Like, huh? Does that make sense? Like, I know most of you won't fall for it, but it sounds so obvious, but people still do it. I don't understand. And naturally, if I show you the numbers, well, I mean, just look on screen. They speak for themselves. Here you have, well, when the coin was bought, how much it was sold for. So some of these were sold for like 364K, 59K, 46K, 45K, all that fun stuff. So as you can see here, there's literally so much involved in it. when they are selling it. So you see how insane it gets already. And by the way, I decided to check out their merch store as well. And so in the case of here, well, I took a look at it, and seems like your typical stuff. I mean, buy your coin here, do this, that. And in case you're wondering too, she also had a bit of a rollout before she sold the coin, or sorry, maybe more like they sold the coin. And so naturally, when it comes down to that, there's a rollout, but I saw some people making fun of it. But just for the record, okay, before we get into it, I want to show you guys something, okay? And so here from Bubble Maps, I have a tweet where it says here that the Hawk didn't disappoint, and it was 96% of the supply in one cluster. Nice. So basically saying 96% of it was basically gone, okay? Like the value was just gone. That's literally what happened. And so to understand this, I'm just going to explain quickly like why rug pulls are so bad. And essentially the core of it is that essentially you're sold a coin and you're given like you're basically being falsely led, okay? However, the people who are selling you this coin, they also end up giving you well, they sell the coin before you can actually before its value goes up. So basically they pump up the coin's value and then they drop it. And they sell it, and that will drop its value immensely. So that's why it's a big no-no. That's why insider trading is very looked down upon, because you're basically giving people the keys on how to invest. When, in theory, the investment is supposed to be, well, fair for everyone. I hopefully I didn't butcher that explanation too much. But that's, anyway, the gist of it. So, naturally, we're going to actually take a look. And so, on the thing that I showed you guys where it said, naturally, oh, the coin is live. By the way, that tweet was about maybe 5:20 p.m. of yesterday. Well, when I was recording this, it should be about yesterday. So I'm going to show you guys something here. So I went on this little website called Dex Screener. And so in Dex Screener, essentially the core of it is that it shows you exactly, what happens with different meme coins. And so as we're following here, if you look at the Hawk coin, so on roughly December 4th, and at the same time, I want you to see how many people are buying this coin, like a lot, okay? And you want to see how many people are selling it as well? It's actually insane in amounts. And by the way, the people already made their money after this pump and dump as well, okay? I'm telling you, it's actually insane. And even before that, well, from what it looks like too, some people also bought the coin before it even went into the... Sorry. Before we went live, at least at my time. I don't know if the times are all synchronous or people buy different times. But you see the point here? Like, the entire coin just screams sketchy. And even when we look at the graph, you see how fast the drop-off is? It's actually insane. And by the way, this happens with so many different coins. But it keeps happening because, one, this stuff is not really regulated to begin with, which is why a lot of people get away with it. But also, a lot of people are just stupid, okay? I'm sorry. Some people are just dumb. Anyways, but there is a bit of someone else a bit more qualified than I did. CoffeeZilla decided to look into this, so I'm just going to show you guys some highlights of his confrontation, and we're going to look at some of the individuals at the head here who are also involved in it. So stay tuned because you're going to have a nice enjoyment out of this one.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We can answer that.
you know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's
How much did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make? And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme. Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme.
Who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welsh make of that 1.8 million?
It's a foundation. No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
I'm telling you, a foundation.
Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
Okay, so now that we are here, there's actually two people in that call that didn't, well, I mean, one of them was talking, but there's two people in that call I want you to take note of. And so the first person I took a look at is Dr. Hollywood. That's the guy with the weird looking, he looks like a knockoff Bored Ape NFT in his profile picture. So I took a look at it, and this guy is basically as crypto bro as it gets. Like, you actually cannot get more crypto bro than this man. Because he was out here, showing off, like, the HAWK TUAH'D podcast or whatever, the HAWK TUAH'D girl, Haley, whatever you want to call her, okay? First, I call her Nut. But, so he was showing, sorry. Showing Nut here was essentially, had different collaborations. He had, like, Post Malone and his stuff. And if you want to make the connection 2 and 2, if you want to go like, I don't know, tinfoil hat conspiracy brain, you can see that, yeah, okay, she's partnering with her crypto bro, some kind of a crypto coin or some kind of a meme coin is coming out, and that's what happened. And then, of course, I took a look at the website as well, which I didn't get too far in it because actually I am not trying to buy any coins off of these people. Not that I can afford it, but I don't buy coins. But naturally, there's like a bit of a terms of agreement where it says, I understand that this is a self-custody wallet and that I am solely responsible for any associated funds, assets, or accounts, and for taking any appropriate action to secure, protect, and back up my wallet. Yeah. So yeah, I got stopped pretty fast when it came to trading coins, so I can't say I recommend off of that. But yeah, anyways, pretty insane stuff all around. And so I don't know, like guys, what do you honestly want me to say about this coin? I don't have much to say about it. I will say I will link CoffeeZilla's full video down in the description below. It's a pretty good read. He does the full confrontation. It is about 5 minutes long, so naturally I don't want to play a 5-minute clip for you guys. But the highlights really is pretty simple. But even in the clip itself, I'm listening to it, and this guy is giving like the most like corporate answers. He can't even answer the question. He doesn't even answer it because naturally, of course, lawyers are going to tell you keep your mouth shut. They don't say a damn thing. So they ain't saying nothing. Naturally. It makes sense. And so I find it's pretty insane. But to me, what this really spells to me is that, one, be very careful like who we make famous. Not just famous, but like be very careful who we give our attention to, just because, well, naturally, this girl literally had maybe two, like she had 2 words, okay, that got her famous, and then here we are all over here, she's out here now scamming a full like meme coin. All right, come on. Like, really? And I don't know. You have 2 sides of the coin too, where I saw some people defending her, be like, "Oh no, she's young, she doesn't understand." And I saw that's like same excuse for I show speed, but I hate to tell y'all, but she's kind of an adult, okay? And so when you're an adult, that means you are fully responsible for your actions. Okay, does anybody disagree with that? She's an adult. Anyone disagree? No? Yeah. And I need you to also keep in mind that I'm 99% sure she also has a manager. So these people probably came up to her manager, and her manager, I don't know if she said anything about it, but definitely was like, yeah, no, we could partner with these people. By the way, this is crypto, bro. So, who knows what's going to happen. So with all the steps that it takes to get to before launching a coin. And by the way, CoffeeZilla also said that he's been sniping it for a little, not sniping, but he's been taking a look at the chain for a while too. So this is not something that happened overnight. So the he's young excuse, it doesn't really fly. So I'll never understand that line of thinking. It doesn't make any sense to me. And so, but anyways, the point is that yeah. So essentially, a bit of a rug pull was pulled on people, and yeah. I did see some people are looking like maybe they might pursue some like law firms might pursue like lawsuits. I say, hey, more power to them. Sue the girl. What the fuck are you nuts cases on about? Ugh. But please, love of God, don't buy meme coins. I'm starting to get a bit annoyed every time I see a new meme coin. But anyways, this stuff should get called out regardless, because I don't believe that people should be getting away with rug pulling millions of dollars or $8 million. And yeah, that's it. But yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this topic, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my social down in the description below. And please, to get some more information, do check out the CoffeeZilla. I'm going to link down in the description below. But that's it for today, so ciao.